Hey, what's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I am one third of your Nomad Gamers. It's Thursday. We made it through another week. The weekend is upon some of us. Not all of us, just some of us. So, for those of you out there who are watching me over on Facebook, I want to say thank you very much. For those of you out there who are watching me on Kick and on Twitch, you have found Godfather. Now, there's two different variants to my name. You've got the regular Godfather on Facebook. You got Godfather09 on Twitch, and I think it's Godfather on Kick. What I need you to do is I need you to go over, I need you to hit that follow button. I need you to turn on your notifications. That way, every single time that I come live at you, you are being notified. Now, if you are watching me over here on YouTube, you have found a home of the Nomad Gamers where every Saturday at 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, my other two co hosts come with me, and it is a whole new vibe around the Shire. So, we got one more. We have got TikTok. I have been posting a lot more to TikTok here lately. Uh, when we get to what's behind me, we will get to TikTok. But you can find me at Godfather1 over on TikTok. If you're over there, give me a follow. I need all the follows I can get, ladies and gentlemen. The more follows that I get, once I get to their magic number, I think it's 1,000. Uh, then I can go live for Thirsty Thursday and Talking Tuesday on TikTok. All right, so we've got all of our last introduction right here. If you want to talk to your favorite Nomad gamer or listen in on Talking Tuesday and Thirsty Thursday, then head on over to www.discord.com. Find your Nomad gamer spelled the same way as what it is spelled right here on YouTube. All right, that's all of it. That's all of the goddamn intros. It is Thursday. I have run out of cans. You'll have to excuse me. However, Nomad Nation, get your beverage of choice ready. Get them up. We made it through another week. This one's for you. All right, what do we got in store today? Well, we're going to take a look around all of our favorite games. We're going to look at Rockstar. We're going to look at Bethesda. We're going to look at Fallout. We're going to look at a few other things. We're going to cruise the news real quick. Check in on Minecraft. Check in on Starfield. We might even check in with World of Warcraft and Star Trek Online. Now, mind you, if you want me to check in with any game that is out there, if you want me to check in with that game, then what I need you to do is go down to your comment section on any of these, and I need you to list that game, and I will add it to what I'm doing. So we have to check TikTok real quick. I don't think, but I haven't checked it in a couple of days. No, we had 118 views, no comment. So Thirsty Thursday has kicked off with no comment from TikTok. So I'll just tell you what Talking Tuesday's background was. I had one guess. The guest came in verbally. A gentleman that works in the mailroom where I work at. He walked up to me and he said, "Hey," he called me by my government name. "Hey, Godfather, your background last night was Castlevania." I told him you were wrong. The background for Talking Tuesday was Link, Zelda 2 for the original NES. I didn't think it was that hard. Let me know in the comments. Tonight's is a little harder. Let me get out of the way so the world famous background can be seen. Here we go. We got right here is a F-14 Tomcat. You've got the heads-up display right in here. I'm not quite sure what's up in that corner there. You got all their information up here. So what game is this from? Now, if you guess just a game that this is from, you will win. You will get bonus points if you can tell me which game out of this franchise this game comes from. I will give you a hint. It did not come from the original NES. It didn't. So there you go. However, it was linked to for Tuesday. Tell me in the comments what you think this is behind me. If you missed it, wait till the end of the show, rewind back to the beginning to get a glimpse at it. And what I might do is I might upload. In fact, you know what? I will. You know, just to be fair and fun. What the fuck? We have a winner already. That is awesome. We have a winner already. Ashley guessed Ace Combat. It is Ace Combat. Now, I guess the fun begins. I'll do 2 shout outs. Tell me which Ace Combat this is behind me. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But congratulations, Ashley. You have successfully guessed the background for Thirsty Thursday. Now we're just waiting to see if anybody can tell me what this background is for which game in that franchise it is. Oh, she is on a roll tonight. She is on. Oh man, Ashley. Ashley guessed Ace Combat 6, and literally I've got to nothing else, and she's right. It's Ace Combat 6. Wait a goddamn minute here. I got to make sure that I didn't give this one away. I might have given. This was too quick. This was way, 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 way too quick. Let me go to where the photo actually is, if I can find it, because something is hinky here. Yeah, I'm getting laughed at here, but I guarantee you something is up. I boo-booed on something. Let's see. Where is it? We got all these goddamn mountain, stone. Oh, where the fuck did I put that? Is it under my regular photos? See, when you want to find something, you can never find it. Oh. I found it. I'm bringing it up on mine just to see if I boo-booed. I did not boo-boo. Yeah, you cannot see any of the photo. Here it is again. I'm gonna switch this over to nightly gaming real quick. So that right here was the photo for the background. Maybe this is what I'll do from now on. I'm looking down at my other screen right now and at my TV, and guess what? Yeah, that's a good guess, Ashley. I don't know how the hell you did it, but yeah, that's a good guess. Now tell me this: do you play Ace Combat a lot? Is that how you know what this was? You got to fill Godfather in. Are you an Ace Combat fan? Is that how you knew about what this was? Because I did want to do 7. I should have done Ace Combat 2. That's what I should have done. Ace Combat 2 is what I should have done. It was a little older. Oh, if you've never played, how'd you know what it, you're cheating somehow? I gotta look. I have to look for a camera. There's got to be a camera in the Shire. Mojo. He commented, well, at least I made it to learn of this. Don't think I've heard of Ace Combat before. So, I don't, we'll get into this subject. First and foremost, Mojo, thank you very much for watching Thirsty Thursday. Thank you very much for your comment. I appreciate them both. Listen, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up on YouTube where you are watching. Again, thank you very much. There is 7 additions to Ace Combat. All 7 are amazing games. Now, if you are into VR, Ace Combat 7 has 4 missions that are VR. Uh, the missions are not a walk in the park mission. All of these missions are hard, but the game is fun. So if this looks like something that'd be fun for you, go look up the Ace Combat franchise. I promise you will not be disappointed. I promise within 2 months you will be itching for Ace Combat 8, which we all know is in production. We just don't know where it's at. So there we go. I got another comment. I can never reveal my source. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, I do know your source did not come from within these walls. Nobody sees what I'm doing before I put it up. So, good job. Congratulations. All right, let's move on over. Let's get going into Rockstar. I love the comments. Keep them coming. I love engaging with you guys, even if it takes me off topic. That is okay by me. All right, going over to Ace Combat. I got Ace Combat on my mind now. Going over to Rockstar Games. 2 days ago, Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare are now available on iOS and Android devices and free on Netflix for subscribers. I can verify that. I seen it on Netflix. Yeah. I don't know what to think about Netflix and games. We'll see how far that goes. Also, now on the PS5, the Xbox Series XS, and Nintendo Switch 2, with free upgrades and enhancements for current owners of the PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch versions, along with the ability to carry over your game progress. That's huge. That's huge. I'm going to be looking into Steam and see how much the original Red Dead is. And I may end up having to buy that and download it. However, if you were tuned in for Talking Tuesday, you would know that I was involved in a car accident last weekend. And so yeah, my finances are a little thin right now. I'm pinching pennies and I'm pinching nickels and dimes. Uh so we'll see. It might take me a couple weeks before I go get it. All right. Is there any cool comments to come with it? Damn, I thought it was a trailer 3. No, no. They've already said they're not doing anything with Red Dead 3 until Grand Theft Auto 6 is done. And then they will start thinking about Red Dead 3. We do know that the story, the main framework for the story is done. We know that they know what they're going to do with it, but they haven't told us much more after that. I have another comment. I play Pac-Man. Does that? Oh, hold on. Let me get there. Does that count? It absolutely counts. Jerome, first and foremost, thank you for watching Thirsty Thursday. Second, thank you for your comment. Third, Pac-Man is a goddamn classic. Can't knock Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Can't knock Miss Pac-Man. You just got to roll with it. All right. Let's see here. 2 days ago from RDO, Red Dead Online. Dash through the snow in Red Dead Online. Head for the hills. Dodge a bullet returns with a festive new map at Irwin Basin and 2 times RDO cash, gold, and XP in the featured series through December the 8th. You got 4 more days to get your ass over there and get it going. Plus, a merry call to arms returns with 2 times rewards and more. I can tell you right now that there is snow on the ground throughout Red Dead Online. It's a motherfucker to hunt. It's a motherfucker to do anything else. But in December, we also know that Rockstar likes to put snow on the ground on their games. We're about 2 weeks out from the annual snow on the ground for Grand Theft Auto 5. All right, what else do we got? Is the saloon piano player playing Christmas music yet? I don't go into the saloons that often, but now that I know about this, I think I left my character in Valentine earlier today. I had to get my one daily done. I'm gonna see if they're playing Christmas music there, and I will be streaming when I do it, so you'll be able to hear it too. 6 days ago, right after Thirsty Thursday, or actually, it was a couple days after Thirsty Thursday because I had to record this. Earn triple rewards in the GTA Online Community Combat Series, including a twist on the sumo with transform elements from talented creator Kurlong Hogan. Deadline also returns to the GTA Online featured series this week with double rewards. Hey, last night for Wednesday Night Gaming, I set an absolute record on here. I set a record with 25 viewers. That's amazing. I don't know if you guys understand how this whole podcast thing works, but we do everything that we can to bring you great content. We do everything we can to bring you great streams night in and night out. And I'll tell you what, for 4, 5, 6 months now, my numbers have been they've been towards the bottom of the barrel, and that's okay. I don't do it for views. I don't do it for money. I just do it because I want to do it. But it kind of gets it kind of drains on you after a while. But then when you are playing a game and you're just chilling and you get 25 views, it refreshes you. It gives you that fire in the belly back to keep going. Uh, I do have an announcement at the end of Thirsty Thursday about Talking Tuesday and about Thirsty Thursday. So I need to remind myself about that. Make sure I don't forget. All right. 6 days ago from Rockstar Games, chase down your holiday meal with a buffet of Black Friday treats in GTA Online. Includes some of the highest discounts ever offered on select vehicles and 50% off portfolio of hot properties available through December the 3rd. Ended yesterday. I picked me up a pretty nice car last night. The discount was huge. Discount made it zero. Zero. I can't complain with free. Let's see what was even in here. Oh, damn it. The Deluxo was 40% off. Well, too bad I'm not a millionaire yet there. The 27th would have been last Wednesday. Set sail in a super yacht life this week and be rewarded with 5 times GTA cash, RP, and GTA Online. Begin your nautical adventures with 40% off any Galaxy super yacht and Orion. Pisces owners can upgrade to the Aquarius for free. Plus, get 4 times rewards on this week's FIB Priority Files special Black Friday discounts. So let me tell you something. They must have done something with this super yacht because when it first came out, it was $1 million piece of shit. You literally bought it and it would be floating off the coast of Los Santos, but there was nothing to do for it. You could bring your buddies over and hang out on the deck, but who the fuck wants to play a game and just be chilling virtually on a yacht deck? Nobody. You couldn't move it from where it was, you couldn't drive it around. All you could do was just float. So I have never owned a yacht because I never seen the need. However, I need to look back into it because if they're offering 5 times GTA cash and RP, that means they have added something to the game that I don't know about. And that makes me very interested. Kind of makes me sad too because now instead of needing 15 million, I'm going to need 16 million. And when I say 15 million in Grand Theft Auto Cash, I mean to build my empire, to get all of the businesses at just a base model. Because once you buy the building, then you got to upgrade it to make more money. You will never make your money back on any of these buildings, at least not in the near term. In the far term, you will. Might take you a couple months, depending on how much you play, but you won't get it back in a week or two. You just won't. All right, let's go see what our friends over at Starfield is doing. Remember, if you want me to go look up a game and report on if they're having any kind of weekly event, tell me in the comments, and I will head over there and take a look at it. Okay, so I'm getting a couple more comments, and that's great. I'll answer them right now. So Dakota Novell, one of my top fans, this guy, between him and his wife, they keep me on my toes, and I love it. So he asked if I bought a tank yet. So here's the deal. Okay, I am an absolute billionaire when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS5. I've been playing it on the PlayStation since it came out back in 13, 14. Uh, so I've got almost everything. I could literally log on, get back to my character, and go buy the yacht, go buy whatever I wanted to, and still have money to spare. I have transitioned over to the PC. So it's kind of a trick question. By the way, there's his beautiful wife right there in the comments. Uh, it's kind of a trick question. I have both styles of tank on the PlayStation 5. It's not hot pink. It is it's kind of like purple, actually. It's like a tiger print purple. But I own both sets of them on the PlayStation. I am not there yet on the PC. Last night I was running some of my weed operations. I was trying to let my counterfeit uh, documents get some product there, and I'll run those. And I was mainly doing money laundering through the car wash. So those are great questions, and it's kind of confusing because one of the things I don't agree with Rockstar on is we should be able to pay them $20 and have them port our character from the PS5 to the PC. They should say, you can do this one time, pay us $20 like a shark card, and we'll take your account and we will port it to the PC. It could almost be like what World of Warcraft does. When you're playing World of Warcraft, and let's say you're tired of being the Alliance, you want to go be Horde, or you start hanging out with people who are all Horde, and you want to go play. You want to go on adventures with them, but you can't because you're Alliance, they're Horde. You two don't get along. When you see each other, you get it to fuck on. Blizzard says, pay us $20 and we will port your character from Alliance to Horde. If you want to change servers, that's another $20. You can go from server A to server F. Your choice. And oh, by the way, and they can do this because it's all PC. If you keep paying them $20, they'll move your character as many fucking times as you want. Let's see. Another one from Dakota. That would be amazing, actually. What would be amazing? Now some things are making sense. Now things are making sense. I think, and he won't tell me. I think Dakota told Ashley what my background was. Yes, sir, I do. But hey, Ryan Furkel's in the house too. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I'm still getting killed by bots and Warzone casuals. They are not doing anything with the cheaters on Warzone. I hate to say it. The anti-cheat is out for Call of Duty 6 and now Call of Duty 7. They say, I haven't seen any reports on it yet. Hey, Dakota, I'm putting you on the spot, bud, but have you seen any cheaters in Battlefield 6? While I'm waiting on his answer, we're going to go on into Starfield Shattered Space. Bree. Yeah, yeah. Now that I'm seeing these comments, now I know what happened. Oh, that's okay, though. I love it. Hey, guess what? This is going to shock a lot of people out there. Starfield hasn't updated since November the 12th. Bums. And then they wonder why I quit playing. I haven't been playing. Oh shit! I haven't been. I haven't been playing because of it. Because of the cheating. Because they told us before the game came out that they had an anti-cheat program out there that was 99.9% effective. I'm going to be very curious to see what Dakota has to say about this. Because if he says anything less than that, then we all know that Ubisoft blew smoke up her ass. Speaking of Ubisoft, let's go see what they're up to. Ubisoft. Yeah. Let's see here. Yes, I don't believe it works. Been playing Arc Raiders a bunch. That is another game that I hear is absolutely taking off. It is not my cup of tea. I don't like those first person shooters. However, I'm hearing nothing but good things about them. Another comment from Ryan. I heard the Godfather can bench press a refrigerator. You don't want to see that. You don't want me to break that out. You don't want me to break that out. We'll leave that for another episode. How's that? Bench press a refrigerator. I got one behind the screen here. You guys are crazy. All right, going over to Ubisoft. Views from Assassin's Creed Mirage. Have you explored Valley of Memory yet? Hashtag Assassin's Creed Mirage. Who has played Assassin's Creed Mirage? Hold on. I got to go back to these comments. These guys got me going. Somebody either liked. Yep. Hey, thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. How many of you out there have played Assassin's Creed, the new one? I guess it's Mirage. I'm not going to say anything bad about that franchise. They are fun games. Don't get me wrong. They're very fun. My problem with them is, and if you want to know how the Nomad gamers feel about them, you need to go back into our vault on YouTube and go look up our series on Assassin's Creed that we finished up. I want to say March of last year. And you will get all of our takes. Now, mind you, Chungus is in it. That's okay. However, I liked it. I think they're fun, but I think the cinematics are way too long. It's almost like watching a fucking movie, and then you get back to playing the game and you completely lose your train of thought. All right, what else does Ubisoft have to say? Oh, nothing there. And Shadows on the Go. They must be on an Assassin's Creed kick now. Assassin's Creed Shadows is now out on Nintendo Switch 2. You know, that's actually pretty cool that you could take that on the run. That's actually pretty amazing. The other thing I like about the Assassin's Creed is all the acrobats that you could do, climbing up on buildings, doing the tight wire between buildings, doing that whole Jesus thing off the top into some hay, coming out of weeds and absolutely stabbing somebody in the throat gives a whole new meaning to throat punching somebody. It really does. Assassin's Creed's cool, but like I said, the monologues are a little too long for me. Yeah, they are on a Assassin's Creed kick. Now, they're coming out with an Avatar game as well. They're coming out with the Avatar from the Ashes. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be very critical about this game because the mechanics and the way you play the game look just like Assassin's Creed. The only thing that's different is I don't think that you have a flying mechanism in Assassin's Creed, whereas with Avatar, you do. I just seen it in their trailer. Uh, More from Assassin's Creed Mirage. That's the other cool thing about it too, is when you get to the high point where you can look out all over the valley, the eagle eye, it is amazing. I've always liked those. All right, enough of Ubisoft because they don't have nothing on. Let's go see what Fallout's up to. By the way, how many of you watched Talking Tuesday and saw my reaction to the news that is coming out about Fallout Season 2 and the expansion that dropped on Tuesday for Fallout 76? 9 hours ago, the kindest raiders ever known build an inviting and welcoming camp full of unlocked resources and help for newbies and veterans alike. Show the wasteland that no matter what your faction, from the Raiders to the Brotherhood of Steel, there's a place for everyone. They are really on a kick on this camp. They really are. I want to go back and play Fallout 76. Uh, I'm thinking at the turn of the year, I am going to probably buy Fallout 76 again and maybe give RDO a rest and go to Fallout. 9 hours ago, need an idea of where to start your Burning Springs journey? If you're level 30 plus, you should head over to Point Pleasant Bridge to get things started. It has welcoming committee, bounty hunting, new public events. Now, I'm going to tell you something about 76, and it rings true with uh, Grand Theft Auto. It rings true with Red Dead Online, World of Warcraft, Minecraft. It works with all of them. Once you have your core group, 76 is a fucking amazing game. Back in the day, and you guys probably already heard me say this a couple times on episodes before, but when the crew was myself, Zanar Crust Rider, Gonzo, Maggie Moo, and Sweet Kitty Pie, that game was amazing. It was. And I'll tell you why it was amazing. It was amazing because we all worked together. If I found shotgun shells and I knew that Maggie was running a shotgun setup, I would hoard them until I seen her and then drop like 5,000 rounds at her feet and be like, here, take this. If she knew I was running 5.56 rounds, or that was my setup, she would go out and hoard those for me and drop 3 to 5,000 at my feet. Instead of us having to go up to the ammunition dump and take it and wait for it to be made and defend it and all that other good shit. It's the same way with Grand Theft Auto 5. When you get a group of 4 individuals together, and you don't have to game every night. Most people go, Godfather, I don't game every night, and that's fine. Neither do I. As everybody knows, I game for 2 hours a night, and then I go on and I do real life shit. By the way, thank you for the follow, Bree. I appreciate it. I would really love to get a group of 4 together and go play Grand Theft Auto 5. Even if they're brand new players, I'm at that point now to where I'm pretty much brand new myself. We can grow together. When I go and get Fallout 76, get a group of 4 and go out and explore the wasteland. The same with Red Dead Online. All of these, if you want to join the crew, Nomad Gamers is an open community. You come, you go, you play Minecraft, you play Fallout, you play Grand Theft Auto, World of Warcraft. Our resident World of Warcraft player is Zanar Crest Rider. you don't have to play the same games to come into our Discord and just hang out, have fun, be respectful, tell jokes respectfully, uh, and see what everyone is up to. If they want to go play Grand Theft Auto 5, they want to go do a heist. Um, that's what Nomad Gamers is for. And we're starting to get there now that we are starting to figure out the world of entertainment. Now that we're starting to figure out this complex world of being in a podcast. But I got off on a little tangent. That's okay. But I'll tell you what, I have met some of my best friends from video games. I go to Florida and I see one of my gamer friends from Florida. We make it a point to stop. We go to Michigan. I make it a point to stop at one of my gamer friends. I'm not telling you guys who because, yeah, please understand I got to look out for their safety too. I don't care if you guys know where I'm at. I just don't want you knowing where they're at. When I go to Tennessee, I was on a work trip. I made it a point to drive an hour to go see another gamer friend. Made it a point. That's that's the entire uh, cohesion that we're wanting to see in Nomad Gamers. That's why we started it because so many of these groups start and you get some power hungry son of a bitch in there that goes, "You're gonna do things my." It's a game, dude. Calm down. Let people go do what they want to go do. Bree, I'll download it on Coda's PS5 and play. Just know that Grand Theft Auto is not cross play. Fallout is not cross play. Minecraft is cross play. You can be on a PS5 system or an Xbox or a PC and be able to join my world or be able to join uh, your friend's realm or whatever. I kind of wish Fallout would go to a cross platform. I kind of wish that Grand Theft Auto would go to a cross platform along with Red Dead Online 2 because I think it brings more fun to the game. Call of Duty fans will sit there and scream at me saying, no, 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 because there there isn't a lot of controls on the PC as there is on the console. But that's when it falls down to the developer to give us guardrails. That's just my thoughts on that. Let's keep going on Fallout. I can do this forever. Level 30. Ha ha ha. I'm over 500 and I'm struggling. Had to break out the old power armor or I was getting deleted with one hit. That's one way to say getting wrecked, getting deleted. Now, let me tell you about now that I saw that. Bethesda has a bad habit in Fallout 76 of coming out with a DLC and making the damn thing so hard that a level 500 is wasting all of his resources to get through this for a meager reward. I'll give you a little story. Uh, I think it was the second DLC in Fallout 76 when they brought out instances. This one was Vault. I think it was 95. It's up in the western side of the map. But myself, Gonzo, Zanar Crust Rider, and Sweet Kitty Pie, we decided to go in and do this instance. Back then, it took a lot of work to get 50 stim packs. It took a lot of work to build up to almost 500,000 rounds. We had some of the best gear. We had some of the best builds. You know, we were doing our research, our homework. Zanar Crest Rider could go out and punch a AI and drop them in one hit. I could hit them with a couple rounds and drop them. We walked in there. 20 minutes later, we were walking out with our tails between our legs, licking our wounds. We went through over 2 million rounds and probably a good 500 stim packs. Once we knew we could not win, we just turned around and left. So disheartening. And now I'm seeing from this player here saying how they are struggling, which tells me Bethesda has not fixed that problem yet. Another comment says, I always wear my excavator because normally I do 2 to 3 stims against legendary Deathclaws, get mopped up in the arena so bad I realize I am holding my breath and gritting my teeth. Made it through after dying 3 times on the test server. Fixing to try again live tonight. That tells me a lot right there. If you're a Fallout player, then these 2 comments tells you everything you need to know about the Burning Springs DLC. I'm glad to see they're bringing out new content, but they didn't learn from their previous mistakes. 10 hours ago, December's Axotol is here. Here's a hint on what regions you'll find them. Go to the areas caked in dust. The stone Axotol find you must. They tried some Yoda shit there. Didn't work. And again, it's just fishing. They updated their cover photo to Blood and Rust. 2 days ago, the Burning Springs update for Fallout 76 is available now. It's time to start your bounty hunting journey. Bounty hunting. Explore a new region in Burning Springs. Blood X Rust, a season for raiders. 2 new public events. For the viewers I have live, please answer this question. Geographically speaking, you can look at a map and that's okay. Where is there a desert or an arid area around West Virginia? I wish I had my new mic because I would have had on my mixer the old Jeopardy. Do 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 do. Here's your answer. There isn't any. Now what I got pissed off on Talking Tuesday because I reported about this, and I'm getting pissed off again because if you want the players to experience what the TV show is doing, then by God, bring out Fallout 5, put Fallout 5 in an arid desert area, and call it good. Now, whether you make it multiplayer like 76, if you make it single player like Fallout 4, or if you make it a combo of both like what Rockstar does, hint, hint, Bethesda, it doesn't matter at that point. But what does matter is even though I'm in a video game, even though I am doing my imagination, when you are putting real life areas into a game, we all know Charleston, West Virginia is not in a desert. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is not in a desert. New Vegas was in a desert. Las Vegas is in a desert. Los Angeles, for the most part, is not. You go east of Los Angeles, you will hit desert. All I'm asking Bethesda to do, and I'm going to get pissed off again, but all I'm asking them to do is try and keep it geographically correct. If you're going to use the real names of the game or real names of the cities and the towns and the villages and the valleys and the state, be true to form. You can make up whatever story you want. But when you say Charleston, West Virginia, when you say damn it, I had it. Oh fuck! It sits over on the right hand side. Harper's Ferry. When you use names like that, we know there's no deserts around. Now I realize Harper's Ferry is a lot longer of a distance than what it is in the game. I get it. I'm okay with you shortening down the map. I get it. But what I'm not okay with is you fictionalizing that Kentucky is a desert, or Indiana's a desert, or Ohio's a desert, or Georgia's anything but a damn desert. It's a goddamn swamp. or at least in the summer, it feels like a goddamn swamp. But that's my heartburn with Fallout 76 right now. It's a small heartburn. I could probably overlook it. But I haven't played it yet. I'm hoping that they somehow you end up in a fucking desert out by Arizona or Nevada, but I doubt it. It wouldn't fit the story. All right, 3 days ago, Bards faction races, ranks, and names. What in the fuck is this? It's for Fallout 4. Huh. It must be a part of the new anniversary version. November the 27th, Vault-Tec wishes all of its finest overseers a very happy Thanksgiving. I know they did something for it. No thanks for the Gobbler and other limited time guests are back in the Fallout shelter, and you can feast on discounts on all the bundles through this weekend on Steam and mobile. Oh, it was for that mobile game. That mobile game is actually fun. All right, that's enough for Fallout. By the way, the new season for Fallout comes out on December the 17th. I need to see what day that actually is. Not photos, dummy. You need calendar. That is a Wednesday. So Thursday on December the 18th, we will talk in depth about the very first episode for season 2. Let's go over to Minecraft. See what Minecraft has to say. I can see my house. You know what? We're just gonna do this because Minecraft is kind of hard to flying over the streets that made me. That ain't Minecraft. That is a pretty cool structure right there, though. Take out the word Minecraft, but that is a pretty cool structure. How many of you on here play Minecraft? Tell me down in the comments. And how long have you been playing on either your realm or on your own personal world? Oh, there's that chicken rider. Me on my way to get you. All right. Minecraft is a cool game. I don't agree with their Facebook. It's kind of childish, but I do enjoy the game. I do like what they've done with it. Uh, when they come out with a DLC or they come out with an upgrade or update, they upgrade stuff and they don't do it but maybe once every 2 or 3 years. So here's the big announcement. We're coming to the end of Thirsty Thursday. So we're making moves again. Um like I told you earlier on in my Facebook Live, we are always striving to get better for you. Uh I will tell you right now that some of the times that Thirsty Thursday has been on has been very inconvenient for me, but I do it because I like it. However, I want to get the word out to as many people as I can. So, starting next week, which will be December the 9th for Talking Tuesday is now going to be live at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Thirsty Thursday on December the 11th will be 7:30. My streams will start at 7:30 every single night. 7:30 to 9:30. A good 2 hours. So, I really hope that you enjoyed Thirsty Thursday. Uh like I said, if you want me to uh report on whatever favorite game that you're playing, tell me in the comments. I will put it in for next week's Thirsty Thursday. If you want to see me report on something specific for Talking Tuesday, then go ahead and message me at any of these pages down here, And I will look into it and I will make that happen. So in the words of my good friend Santiago Cirillo, your negativity can't break me, you son of a bitch. You're beautiful just the way you are. Keep gaming. If you're out there playing a game and you run across a griefer and that griefer needs blowing the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. Until Saturday, my friends. I'm taking tomorrow off. Until Saturday.